So I haven't done a tire eject video in a while because honestly I haven't had any flat tires, but yesterday I was brush hogging. Yes, brush hogging. I am a very strong proponent against brush hogging. I like to bale it up and put it into big square bales to go to mushroom barns, but when you get shit like that, there's pokeberries and stuff like that, you really kind of gotta brush hog. So I decided I'd brush hog around some buildings, you know, around the back building below, and look what I got. I got a flat tire. Now, I had to think really hard as to what was the last tire that I put tire eject into, because I haven't revisited it in a long time. And when I mean revisit, I haven't had to do anything to the tire. And that was a tire that would leak out in 3 days. Slow leak, 3 days. This one here leaked about 80% down last night. So I'm pretty sure I ran over a board with nails in it. So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, what the hell did I have? I had a tire, what the heck one was it? And it dawned on me, it was the 4960. It sat in the back there, if you remember. It sat for almost a year in the back, and all the time I would hear from comments from people saying, oh, you better put air in that tire, you're going to ruin the tire. So I'd put air into it, 3 days later the thing would be flat. Well, on a tractor that can't move, you just can't, you can't cure a tire on a tractor that won't move, because you really need to roll around with these things. So here's what I've got. I've got 18438 on my 4230 John Deere tractor that I bought a few years back to do small jobs like baling idiot blocks and moving wagons of little bales and things like that, and brush hogging. When I bought it, it had the original tires on it. They were good for 1 year, that had lasted for almost 40 years, or 40 years. So anyway, I put new tires onto it, and first thing that happened was Timothy ran over what did he run over? He ran over the rotary hoe. And if you know what a rotary hoe is, it's got a bunch of little finger-like spikes that destroy tires real quick. And not only did he well, here's where he hit it with the front tire, right there. This tire, I know for a fact, I have tire eject in it, in conjunction with a tire patch. But these are brand new tires, really pissed me off. But here's one puncture, here's the other puncture, here's the third puncture. So I haven't touched this tire. This tire, on the other hand, I think this is the one that no, that was the other side. The other side, someone had decided they would loosen it up for me. Come onto the property at night and loosen up the lug nuts on the tractor tire, or the tractor wheel, not the tire itself, but the wheel. So I've taken precautions for that, and next time they come visit me, they are going to be spending, if I can figure out who they are. I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but when I catch them doing this again, which is very easy right now, because as the same as How Farms works, How Farms worked theirs, it is very evident that there are things around this farm now that was purchased by YouTube money. Thank you very much for all my subscribers and people that like to click the ads and take a look at stuff online. That's what paid for the surveillance that's on this farm, and when they do come back, they're going to know it, because they're going to get arrested, and it will come directly to my phone. So anyway, with that being said, this tire obviously has a leak in it, and what you want to do with this tire eject tire sealant, 1 gallon refill, this is not cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. This gallon of stuff is over $100. Now, I know there's guys out there that are gonna say, oh well, for $100 I'll just have somebody come out and fix the tire. Okay, that's all well and good. You can go pay $200 for somebody to come out and fix your tire, and then it's permanently fixed, right? Wrong! It's not permanently fixed. The tire is temporarily fixed, because you're going to run something over again at some point, especially if you're running a brush hog tire, or brush hog behind your tractor. Now, these are tubeless tires. Unless you put a great big gash in the side of the tire, this tire eject will seal this tire, not once, not twice, but every single time you punch a hole in it. And I'll prove it to you, because I'm going to punch a hole in it with a drill. I'm going to show you how well this shit works. I mean, I can tell you that this tire It's a $1,000 tire. And I have no problem putting tire eject into it and then going over and getting a drill and drilling a hole in the face of this tire and watching it seal it up in seconds. And I'm going to show you me doing that because I'm crazy, as most people think I am. That's how much I believe in this product. So if you're running a brush hog, things go flying from the back to the front, rocks and shit at like bullet speed, and they puncture tires. You run over rocks, you shatter them, then run them over again, and then they cut through the tire and making a hell of a mess. So for a little over $100 for this thing, it's made in America right here, and it comes with very explicit instructions, not destructions. And when you're done with this product, and yes, this is turning into an infomercial. They don't pay me to do this. They just give me free product to show how well it works. And you know me. If it didn't work, I'd be all over the internet for weeks at a time saying, don't buy that shit. It doesn't work. But this stuff works. And I'm going to prove it to you as I put it in. Because I'm not going to go drill a hole in the tire and go spend $1,000 to replace the tire because I want tire eject to look good. Now, I'm going to drill a hole in the tire because I believe that the product will seal it up instantly. And it will maintain a seal because this is what it looks like when it dries. Right here. That's it. It's blue. It's a little sticky. It peels off like rubber because that's basically what it is. And other things. Now watch. I'm going to spit on my finger. See this? Watch. I'm spitting on my finger. Oop. And it is... yeah, it should rehydrate. Maybe not. But anyways, whatever. Peels up like rubber because it actually creates more rubber. So as that thing goes through the hole, there's bits of synthetic Kevlar that is inside this stuff, and it actually knits the hole shut. And as the rubber that stuff has in it, or that synthetic rubber or whatever the hell it is that's in it, it knits the hole shut with the synthetic Kevlar, and then it solidifies, forming a new bond, a new seal, a new piece of rubber in your tire that is flexible, pliable, and it will seal the tire without any trouble. Now, these are really big tires, so it's going to take a fair amount of it. But I guarantee you that I could go run over a bed of nails with this thing, punch 50 holes in it, and they're sealed before the nails even pull out. That's how good this stuff is. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to put this stuff in there, and I'm going to get my drill. I'm going to drill a hole in the tire after I inflate it. Okay? So this is all I'm doing. It's all real time as we speak. I'm not going to cut or edit it at all, hopefully. And it's probably going to become a rather large, long video. Now, my problem with this is, there we go. So you pull that off, and because this has removable cores, okay. I'm going to put about 4 of these in here. Okay. And it's blue, it's pretty. It's really pretty. It's a bit messy if you're not careful. But watch, here we go. I probably don't even have to. I don't even have to shoot it in, but this stuff sets up so fast that it will, or knits up so fast, it'll actually plug that 3/8 inch pipe if I don't force it in. So, just so you know. Two. This is probably more than enough after 3 of those. But because I'm running a brush hog, I kind of want to have enough in it. So, how many ounces is this? 5 ounces every time. So, what is that? 20 ounces. 20 ounces out of 128 ounces. I think I'm okay. Okay. So that's it. It is water soluble. It cleans up with water. Oh, look at that. This is the material. That's it. It had sealed that off. Crazy stuff. Okay. Replace the valve stem or valve core if that's what you've got. We'll set that there. I'm going to shut you off while I get air because Okay, so, as promised, a nail is somewheres around, what, maybe 5/64ths? Or, yeah. So I'm going to go with an 1/8 inch, right? I could do an 1/8 inch. This is 1/8 inch. Yeah, the one in the back is 3/8. 1/8 inch, okay? So, just so that you know that I'm not fucking with you, and here it is. You're going to watch this, because I'm going to do this up close and personal. Oh, hold on a second. I know there's some people that are thinking, God, this guy's fucking crazy. That's a $1,000 tire. What is he, crazy? Actually, it's a $1,200 tire. This is a 23-degree radial. Drill. It's working. You ready for this? Getting up close and personal. And you're going to hear the air leak. Ready? Holy shit, he put 2. Wait a minute. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. Hear him? You hear him? Now, I could have just ruined a $1,000 tire, right? Could have, very easily could have. So I'm going to put my stuff down, and I'm going to put this little red cap that's in my mouth. I'm going to put it on here, like this, because now I'm protected by tire eject. So I just cut 3 1/8 inch holes in my $1,000 tire. I'm a little nervous about it, not really, because I've done this type of thing before. I've shot them with 22 long rifles. My whole goal here is to just prove that there is actually a tire sealant that is crazy man proof. Now I'm going to start my tractor up. Like I said, I'm going to do this live. Oh, wait a second here. On the fender. So I've lost air, so I'm going to have to put air back into it. But here's what you're going to see. You know what? Before I do that, I'm going to mark it. I'm going to mark it so that y'all know exactly where it was when it comes around. I have, one of these little Hobart crayon paint markers. I'm thinking that should probably work. So, just so you know, here's one, and where's that third one? Oh, here it is, right there. So we're going to do this. See? And there, and obviously there. Not a very good arrow, but I did it. Okay, so let me put that. Did I mark it on the outside? I did. I marked it right there. So I'll at least be able to see what I've done. And you're going to watch it come around. I wish Timothy was here, but he's not. They're tightening tarps down. I'm actually going to back up, I think. It's a little muddy out there. I think I can get her all the way around. Let's see. I don't know. I got my Model A car there. Now, here we go. I'm hoping I can make it all the way around. Where are we at? Where are we at? Did you get around? Maybe, maybe not. Let me see where we're at. You can see me doing this craziness. Where's it at? Where's it at? I think we did. Okay. There's the 3 holes. 1, 2, 3. It leaked out. Alright, I'm going to back up. I'm going to go right back to where I came from. And, yes, right back to where I came from. Because I can. At least that'll give me no mud, no fuss, no nothing. I can see that the product made it all the way around. I've lost a fair amount of air because I took my time. I think I'm where I was. Let me shut the tractor off. Hopefully I'm where I was. I might not be. I'm pretty close. Yep, pretty close. Okay. Oh, it's still leaking. I can see it gurgling. Look. Now, let's see. Is that one gurgling? Okay. We got some gurgling going on. I may have to go around again. So, alright. This is really a good example of how well this stuff seals. Remember, it was pissing air like crazy? Alright, so we're still leaking. All three of them are leaking. Let me get around it again. There's the bottom side. That's when it came around the first time. So it's gone around twice. So let me get it to that point and let it sit there for a second. Oh, geez, back to there. Oh, no, I don't see anything down there that's new. I'm thinking we probably had it now. If I was to go down the road and come back and totally reseal, I might just do that. I'm going to go down the road. Then I'm going to come back and put air in the tire. So I'll know exactly where the leaks are at when they come around. Oop, wrong gear. There we go. Different tractors have different ways to tilt the steering. How much pretty fun. This gear was going to be Here we go. Let's pull it ahead a little farther. Oh, there we are. Let me back it up just a little bit. And I can shut this off. Hopefully this is gonna make believers out of non-believers in this stuff. And the longer it goes, the better it gets. And I can tell you right now, they're sealed. They are sealed. Ready? Took a little bit, but as that synthetic Kevlar gets worked in there, that's the one that was leaking. That's the one that was leaking. And there they are. See, now if I squirt this detergent on there, it actually washes away the tire eject. But you can see my tire is now fixed. There's nothing, not so much as a weep or anything. So, I mean, I don't know how much better you're gonna get than that. Put it in, go to work. That's it. Put it in, go to work. And now, if I run over a board of nails or anything else for that matter, I know that I'm protected. I'm sealed because the tire eject is in there. Now, a lot of guys, I'm sure you're still intrigued by this product at this point, and I've used it for years. I mean, the first thing I did was try to make it fail, and I couldn't make it fail. That's how good it is. But a lot of guys are like, oh, you just ruined your rim. Your rim is going to rot to hell because you're used to slime and other tire sealant products like that. This will not rot your rim. It will not rot your rim. It'll get on your rim. It will not dry on your rim. It only dries when it hits the outside air. Okay, so it'll take about 2 years for this stuff to fully cure against the tire and even the rim, and it will seal rims too. But it's like a rubber film. You get a garden hose if you're really concerned about your rim, which it's not going to rust it. It won't. It seals it, keeps it from rusting. If you have a rusty rim, it'll seal that rust in there. But you just get a garden hose, wash it off. That's it, done. It's water soluble, as you saw with the Windex. Now, there is nothing coming out of these wheels. Nothing. 1, 2, 3. Now, I've got it marked on the outside here, okay? It's right next to the radial all-terrain. I'm going to go to work with this thing now, and I'm going to go brush hog for the next couple of hours, and hopefully it doesn't go flat, and, if it does, well, I'll show that too. You know I will.